All right, so picture this. You're sitting in class, maybe a little bored, and you start tapping your fingers on the desk. Or maybe you're walking down the street with headphones on, stomping your feet to the beat. What if I told you that wasn't just you being restless? What if you were actually warming up an instrument you didn't even know you had?
Seriously, do you think you need to go out and buy a super expensive drum kit or a fancy guitar to make music? You want to lay down a sick beat, but you look around, and there's nothing. No instruments in sight. You're out of luck, right? Well, think again. Turns out, you've been carrying a full-blown percussion set with you since the day you were born. Yeah, for real. So let's get into it. That's right, your body is a drum kit. We're going to break down the awesome art of turning yourself into a walking, talking, musical instrument. It's got a name, and it's called body percussion.
So, what is body percussion? It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's the art of making these awesome, powerful rhythms using, well, nothing but you. Your hands, your feet, your voice, the whole shebang. And get this, it's one of the oldest ways humans have ever made music. We're talking thousands of years, way before anyone even thought of building a drum. It's kind of like the original, unplugged version of music. Okay, so how do you actually play this built-in instrument of yours? Let's think of it like learning the controls for a brand new video game. First, you gotta master the basic moves, right? The combo that unlocks all the other cool stuff. All right, here are your 4 starter moves. This is your first combo. First up, the stomp. That's your bass drum. Boom. It's that deep, heavy beat you make with your feet. Next, the clap. Everyone knows this one. It's like your snare drum. Super classic, super versatile. Then you've got the snap. A quick snap of your fingers gives you that sharp hi-hat sound. And finally, the pat. This is when you tap on your chest or your thighs. It's a softer beat, adding a totally different texture. So there you have it, your basic toolkit. So when you put it all together, you've got this entire sound palette to work with. You've got your hands for clapping, your feet for stomping, your fingers for snapping, your chest and thighs for patting, and don't forget your mouth. You can make all kinds of clicks and other vocal sounds. Once you start mixing and matching these, you can create some seriously complex and awesome rhythms. Okay, now that you've got the basic moves down, let's zoom out, like way out. We're gonna take a quick trip around the world, because this whole body percussion thing, it's not new, not at all. It's actually been a huge part of cultures all over the planet for, well, forever. So if we rewind the clock thousands of years, our earliest ancestors were using stomps and claps for rituals and celebrations. Fast forward to the 17 and 1800s in the Americas, when enslaved Africans were tragically forbidden from playing their drums, they didn't let their music die. They used their own bodies to keep their rhythms and their culture alive. It's an incredible story of resilience. And you see it in traditional folk dances in Europe, and now it's all over the place, from huge Broadway shows to pop music. And check out how different it looks around the globe. In South Africa, there's gumboot dancing. This actually started with miners who would communicate by stamping and slapping their rubber boots. So cool, right? Then you go to Spain and you have flamenco, those intense rhythmic hand claps. They're called palmas, and they are the absolute heart of the music. And right here in the US, there's a style called hambone, which is all about slapping and patting your body to make these really unique, complex beats. All right, so yeah, making beats with your body is awesome. But what's in it for you? What do you actually get out of it? Well, think of practicing body percussion like collecting a bunch of power-ups for your brain and your body. Let's look at the stats. For your body, you're getting better coordination and stronger motor skills. It's basically a workout that's so fun you don't even realize you're doing it. Then there are the brain boosts. You're sharpening your focus, you're improving your memory from learning all the patterns. And if you do it with friends, it literally turns into a multiplayer co-op game. You have to listen to each other, you have to sync up perfectly. It's all about teamwork. Okay, we've covered the lore, the history, the power-ups. Now it's time to switch from tutorial mode to creative mode. Let's talk about how you can start making your own beats, like right now. So, question is, are you ready to go solo? To stop just listening to the beat and actually become the beat? Because trust me, it is way easier than you think. Here's the step-by-step guide. It's super simple. Step 1, just pick 2 simple sounds. Let's say a stomp and a clap. Step 2, put them in a simple repeating pattern, like stomp, clap, clap. Easy. Step 3, practice it slowly. Get that muscle memory going. Once you've got it down, you can level up. Add a new sound, maybe a snap. So now it's stomp, clap, snap, snap. And for the final boss move, change the speed. See how different it sounds when you go super fast versus really slow? And just like that, you're a composer.
So look, if there is just one thing you remember from all this, let it be this. Your body is a natural musical instrument. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to ask for permission. You can start playing it right now.
So really, the only question left is, what's the first beat you're going to create? What's that rhythm that's already playing in your head? Go make it. All right, that's it for this one. Catch you next time.